So we're going to do a She's the Type video that's going to correlate with the video that I just dropped about she works for the devil. And if you don't know who she is, then you need to watch the video that she works for the devil before you watch this one. Because I really ain't even say too much and get down to the nitty gritty of it, you feel me? But now I'm like, fuck it, let's do a video because it's just so much. I don't think people understand. She's the type to have a car but not take you to school and then get mad or beat you because you're late. She's the type to, what else? Not take you to work. Like, you could be stranded. Like, stranded. She has a whole car. She drives to her job. She takes care of what she need to take care of. But with you, though, she's the type have a whole car, you stranded, and still won't come get you from work. And guess what? Still want that paycheck. Like, you gotta lie and say how much you getting on a paycheck just so that you could keep $20, $50 to yourself. Because if you say the full amount, she's taking whatever you tell her, the whole check. That's the type. She's the type, if you're in a relationship with them, you gotta hide your wallet and stuff. And you don't even have to be in a relationship, because this happened to me. She's the type to come and at 3 a.m. hovering over your body because you woke up and you see her there. She's the type to lie and say, oh, I'm bringing you something. She told me she was bringing me tights. It's 4 a.m., y'all. I had woke up and I seen this lady. I was living at her place at the time. I was sleeping in the living room because I couldn't sleep in the bedrooms because it was bed bugs. So I was sleeping in the living room with my little blow-up bed. My brother always slept in there with me. He slept on the couch because he didn't even want to sleep in his room. And we used to sleep there every night. I wake up. I see this lady. It's like 4 a.m. I'm like, what are you doing out here? What you doing? Oh, I was bringing you these tights. She put some tights on the bed. The next morning, I'm going to Rite Aid. Y'all know this is a while ago because Rite Aid not even open no more. Not where I'm at. So I'm going to Rite Aid with a friend of mine. She'll be my witness. I'm with Tally. We go to Rite Aid. I open up my goddamn wallet to get some money, like $100 or whatever, to send to my dad to help him with something. Wallet is empty. I run back into the car. We leave out of Rite Aid. We come into the car because I'm froze. I'm like, what the fuck? And automatically, I knew who it was. I knew because this is her type. This is the type that she is, right? There was not a penny in my wallet, okay? Everything was taken out of my wallet. Okay, listen, I used to be a certified thief back in the day, okay? Because I needed to get what I needed to get. One thing about a thief, a smart thief, someone that's stealing because they got some shit to do, but they not trying to get caught. They not really a thief for real. They just doing this just to survive really quick. They not going to clear out the whole fucking thing. They going to take a little something. A real smart thief, if the Brinks truck or whatever Binks truck just opened up right now, they not going to go take every last dollar in the bank. No, they going to take enough to help them a bit for what the fuck they need help with. They not going to clear out the whole damn truck. You clear out the truck, now you obvious you're going to get caught. That's a dummy. That's a fool, right? When I say my wallet was empty and I had just got paid, this was in October. I was about to sign with a modeling agency. I was working at Hooters at the time. Okay, now y'all know which part of my life this was. Maybe, I don't know. I ain't gonna tell y'all the year. And I'm in the car talking to my friend Tally like it was my mom. I said, what the fuck? I called my dad. Of course he believed it. He knew it was her. And then I think I told my brother, he was asking me, was I sure it was her and not someone else? Stupid boy. I'm like, bitch, I know who the fuck it was. I've been sleeping, my little brother been sleeping out here with me for the longest, and trust me, I know he's a smart boy. He would not clear out the whole wallet. The person that clear out the whole wallet, that's someone that don't give a fuck. Okay, that's someone that don't give a fuck. They didn't give a fuck. This is someone that didn't care if they was caught. They did not care. I didn't have no change. You know how much fucks you gotta give to take all the change out? I had probably just made like $400 I had it cash from Hooters like the night before. I ain't going there telling nobody about this. This is regular. This is me being quiet, just having the cash on me before I probably make a deposit, or who knows. Why the fuck I can't have $400 in my damn wallet? And then in my own house, supposedly it's supposed to be my home. When I say so much shit was happening that year when I was there, my car got broken into. It was just so much bad juju. Bitch, I didn't leave in good spirits. I got slapped in the face. Stuff kicked out the house when I had to leave. And guess why I had to leave? I brought up something about a church situation. I brought up the church. Arguing with a little brother about a church thing and got kicked the fuck out. Got slapped out, thrown out. Weird shit. Weirdo. Bruh, she the type to kick us out on our 18th birthday. I'm telling you. She's the type where when she doing something, she gonna do it all, so you know it's her. I didn't never second guess or think that it was my little brother that stole, or any of my little brothers that stole from me. So let me tell y'all what happened. She tried to make me turn on my little brother. She said it was one of them. And I was like, no, they way smarter than that. You the only dummy that would do some shit like that to prove a point because you so prideful. You so greedy. You a fucking covetous. You're a Jezebel. Literally. In the flesh. You the only one that would do that. Your kids is striving off of the trauma that you placed over their lives, but they're not evil. If anything, you turn them that way because of the lack of care, the lack of attention. All for you. You were needy as fuck. So needy, and people would have did the world for you. You had a husband that did the world for you, that loved you, that loved your kid. You just didn't see shit. You was just me. You just couldn't pass your test. You was chosen and you fucked it up. You turned evil. You just turned bad. You just stayed in it. You didn't want to get through it. Shit happened to you. You just didn't push through. You just gave up. You just turned bad. You just let the enemy just come in. You just gave the fuck up. Just be real. You just gave up. But for someone to clear out a whole wallet like that, y'all, I want y'all to understand it was a big Michael Kors wallet. This ain't no this is not like no little small no, it wasn't no small little wallet just for the credit cards and you put a couple dollars. This was a full-size wallet. So I had hella change. Like when I opened that and see that even the change was going, bro, I never questioned if it was her or not. I knew it was her. So after that, we back in the car. I talked to my dad, blah, blah, blah. I'm running back home. And mind you, a spirit came up on me because the type of parent she is, I would have never addressed her in this way or said this to this lady. You feel me? I was afraid of my mom. My mom wanted us to fear her. That's how she was able to control the situation. But this spirit came up on me. I didn't give a fuck. And it was like I ran into my mom's room and I was like, you stole that money from me. You took I just knew it was her. And she was really calm on the bed. And this is not my mother. So either she was high off some type of pill. And that's why she wasn't responding how she was. Or she just didn't give a fuck. The way she took all the money. She just didn't give a fuck. And I'm just going in like... And who my mom is, you would think that she'd be like, who the fuck you talking to? Not in my house, bitch, get out. Like, it took her a minute to like snap into that and try to like be like that. And then she was like, oh, act sure. No, she didn't say anything till after. So now I left out of her room and stuff like that. And now, like, after the fact, later on, maybe like that night or the next day, then she come out and say some stuff about it. Who you going to try to accuse you? It's probably your little brothers and he got da-da-da-da. But if you know my mom, she could be smart. But in that, she was under something because she wasn't being smart. I was just able to say whatever. And it was just like, I was just so upset. I couldn't believe it, but I could believe that she would do that. I can't explain it. It's like I couldn't believe it because it was like, damn, you took every last thing. Like a little brother, he gonna steal a little $20. If he see you got hella hundreds in there, he might take 100. But he not gonna take everything. And the change, like this is someone that has some shit to prove, okay? She the type to really be money hungry. Like, let's get back to she's the type. She's the type to be playing the lottery every day and you won't even know it. She's the type to take money out of, like, this ain't the first wallet that she's taking money out of, okay? This is the type. She's the type where you got to catch her, like, on a good day, in a good spirit. Like, she's the type where you got to always walk on eggshells. She's the type where you got to catch her when she's in that good mood. I'm so serious. It's like bipolar, maybe. Probably fucking bipolar. Undiagnosed. She's the type where, I don't know. It's like she's the type where you know that this could be like a super great friend or a super great mom. But then it's just that other side and the other side just overbears it. So it's just, you can't even think about the good side. You can't even see the potential anymore. It just blinds you. It'd be like the hope is gone. She the type that would just suck your hope, the hope out of you when it comes to her. Like, she's the type where you be like, okay, I'm going to give this relationship another chance, and then you'll be disappointed. Or she's the type, relationship as in son mom or daughter mom. It's just, I don't know. She's the type that really, 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 really need God. But God don't listen to people if you're very prideful and egotistical. If you're not ready to come humble and apologize and really right your wrongs and think about what you have done and take accountability, God can't talk. So she's the type where, because she's not ready to open up to what she did and how she, caused a lot of issues in her life, because of the hurt and pain that she felt, and she couldn't get through that. Like, we've all been hurt and been through shit, but that don't give you a reason to make someone else's life super hard, or you trying to dictate, like, oh, so I've been through this, so I'm gonna put my kids through this, because if I went through it, they gotta go through it, or if I went through it, they gonna get through it too. Like, who are you? You don't do shit like that. You feel me? You don't do that. You don't try to stop the purpose that God has for them. You don't do that. You don't be the cause of these obstacles happening in their life. Like, why? Why is it that when people ask you about your life story, your journey, is coming, a lot of the obstacles and problems in your life were affected by family? That doesn't make sense, but it makes perfect sense when you think about it. Because it's like God already told us that family is the first enemies. Okay, Cain and Abel. Joseph and his brothers. It's like God already, he showed us that the siblings the family could really, it doesn't matter if it's blood, that jealousy. And then when it comes to a mom, this one is just crazier. This one is crazier because I don't even know how to, it's just giving me Jezebel herself. It's just giving me Jezebel. Like, the only story I would compare her to is Jezebel. All the wrong shit. Persuading people. She was not a saint, Very hoish. Did a lot of crazy things. You feel me? Didn't care how that could affect her kids or her kids seeing this or watching this, So it's crazy. She's the type who, I'm not even going to say nothing else, y'all. We're going to end it right here. Y'all pray for that lady. Please pray for her.